I'm now and I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating, little daddy, LeBron, your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapist, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Look at my VIP. I snicker my. One brick, one miss, rich tickets, check out. We talking start like ball hype, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my shit. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro. They tryna me. That's the wrong way me. Back your buddy, if he get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I could turn auntie into a. I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause I can't name that guy but me, dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Yeah, you better pat me down and pray for peace before you let us in. My jettison is full of carnivores and lettucemen. You pushing positive, then we can be the best of friends. We drink the fire from the fountain in excellence. Open sores, open doors like a Trojan horse. No remorse, I make lore fact like college course. Making seconds to records, the textures you could never touch the circle I roll and you overstepped your effort. I'm the shepherd and leopards, I'll pull you back together. You fall apart, I'll build it back but better. I'm a scoundrel with my pen works adventures. My punchlines are too raw for glass jars and dentures. You think you've seen madness? Well, I am the center. I'm only happy in the summer. The winter. Watch out now. Come heavy water. It's high now. Not going under. Oh, not gonna let you go.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground, Corum. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. He gets this one in Nakua. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. They'll try and throw it here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. And they had that one contained right at the line. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Give to Corum from the gun. And the struggles from the last play carry into this one. This also just gets back to the line.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Throw on 3rd down. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now on 4th down, it's Trenton Gill out to kick it away. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And that is how you pin a team deep. That hits and careens out of bounds at the 3. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. He's on the move. Makes the catch and gets the feet in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Blitz coming, Lamar. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st down, here's Lamar. Forced out to his right. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Hey, Alf, it's not. Nice shot.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Crosses the 35, still got more room. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me the
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. The Rams are set to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. The ball is loose. Picked up by the Rams.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
They go play action on first. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They'll throw it. Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long. So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look at the half. On the left hash, this will be from 50. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Blitz coming here. Jackson chased out to his right. Looking right, and he finds him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Report!
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's on the move. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Throw left side, complete. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jared Verse on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 23. Rolling left, buying some time. The back grabs it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Nice shot!
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens were running away so far, we've got a 27-zip game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Slot man in motion left. 2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Cameron Curl has it. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now,
they connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Now after reeling in the deep shot, though, he looks to be in some pain. Must have been banged up somewhere along that play. We're going to take a pause as he gets worked on. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Buying some time left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Brought in close to the 8. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. They'll try and punch it in. Punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Man in motion here. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on fourth down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Back to the well again. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Another carry for him. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. This from 28 yards away. Tucker's kick is up and good. And the lead continues to grow and grow. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on. 13. Sit on.
Now Jackson off the play action. He's going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
They gained 14 on the play, and that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Strong running inside the 30. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. They're going for this. He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time. Escapes the pocket. On the move. He's got it inside the 10. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They're running again. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They're throwing it. Launches one deep downfield. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2nd and 10. At the 28-yard line.
They go play action here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, and to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. First down from the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they had the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. Got to shake it off and keep on firing.
This our last play of the quarter. Pass play now. And the defender comes away with it. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens come up with a turnover and hold strong on 4th down. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's the Ravens with possession and a big enough lead already. They can probably coast the rest of the way. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Through the 35, 20, 15, has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue adding on to that lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Throwing now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here. Play action on 1st down. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
At the 30-yard line.
The give here on 2nd. He's out near midfield and still going. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. They cross the 40 on a nice run. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd down, he takes the option right. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
3rd and short. He's taking the option right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And they pick him off again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
And this one does not go far. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens close to picking up their 5th win. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Shut up!
They give it to him again. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Pretty obvious as defense. They need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Alpha, sit on!
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Back-to-back carries here. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A lateral goes haywire. Fumble. Picked up by the Rams. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
Throwing now following the turnover. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So in front of a flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
2 in, 2 up, back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out, only got time for a night out, so tell me what you want from me, we ain't getting no younger, so tell me what you want from me, we ain't got too long, no, you know I gotta catch my flight. Went through. J. Cole said it's memes and mills, but I'm the king and I just it all. Really wanna wipe me down, I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty better beef with me than never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while on Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey's 6'2", dark skin, with a purpose. Never voicemail on my phone last night to myself saying Lil Curtis, yo. You know I gotta catch my flight.